Ok, muy bien. Lección 5. Vamos a repasar los verbos irregulares, el vocabulario. Te voy a presentar a la palabra les, stem changing verbs of the UE type y el verbo ir, to go. Y va a haber un diálogo acerca del restaurante. Okay, let's jump right into the fun stuff, the indirect objects. So les is an indirect object that can mean a little bit more than what we see here. We're just going to take it one step at a time. For the easy one to understand, it means them, to them, or for them. Can you read these examples?
I'm sorry, nos was
us.
Us. That makes sense. Okay. Les is them. Okay. Yo les doy dinero a ellos. I give them money. Yo les hablo a ellas. I talk to them. Yo les escribo una carta a las niñas. I write a letter for the girls.
Good. So in the third person, you would typically clarify who the people are that are receiving the object or the information that's being exchanged by specifying exactly who that you're talking about. So like we see here in the examples, a ellos, a ellas, or a las niñas.
Okay.
Because les is a little bit more ambiguous, like if I'm saying me or te, or even nos, like there's not a lot of variation that can be there. But in the third person, it can mean multiple things. So it's typically, at least at the start of a conversation, it's set up that way so that you hear the specific person mentioned. And then from there, it would be kind of left off, right? They would just continue saying les, but they wouldn't say the a ellas every single time.
Okay, una pregunta about our lesson today. Do you want to do 45 minutes today and 45 minutes next week?
Sí, claro, está bien.
Okay. Okay, bien.
Good. Entonces, vamos a practicar. So just translate these for me. ¿Qué significa?
Yo les doy la tarea de español a mis alumnos. I give the homework to my students in Spanish, my Spanish students.
Close, very close. So, la tarea de español. I give the Spanish homework to my students. At the end of the day, it's all the same meaning, right? But
tú les escribes en español a tus amigas. You write in Spanish to your friends.
Muy bien.
Él les trae la comida pronto a los comensales. Les trae la comida pronto. He will bring to them, to the diners, their food very soon. That's disjointed, but effectively.
Yeah.
Nosotros les compramos los víveres todos los días a nuestros abuelos. Nosotros, we buy groceries for our grandparents every day.
Good.
Ellos les hablan demasiado rápido a sus hijos. They, being masculine, they speak to their kids very quickly.
Yeah.
Cuando,
it's demasiado, so it'd be too
quickly. Gracias. Cuando ustedes les mandan los productos a los clientes, when will you send the products to your clients? To those clients?
Yeah, so it's ustedes, so it's when will you all
Okay.
send the products
to them,
yeah, to the clients.
I guess I don't understand in that sentence why less is required.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that for all of
Everything.
these,
Yeah.
really. But it's because of Spanish. Spanish actually, English puts the emphasis on this typically.
Mhm.
Spanish puts the emphasis on this word.
Okay.
So grammatically speaking, it's supposed to be there. You'll certainly hear Spanish speakers not use it, but according to the rules of the grammar language, you're really supposed to use it.
Les ayudo con la tarea esta noche a mis hermanitos. I will help them tonight with their homework, my little brothers.
Yeah.
Les cocinas los bistec esta noche a tus padres. Will you cook steak tonight for your parents?
Perfect.
Will you cook for them steak tonight for your parents? Yeah, it seems a bit duplicative, but okay. ¿Cuándo les paga el patrón a los empleados? When will the boss pay them, the employees?
Yeah.
Los colegas les informan a los empleados nuevos que no hay trabajo el viernes. The colleagues tell the employees, the new employees, that they don't have work on Friday. Les deseamos un
To clarify on this last one too, it's not that they don't have work,
no hay.
although it really means the same thing. It means there is no work on Friday.
Okay. Les deseamos un buen viaje a nuestras amigas. We said to our friends that we hope they have a good trip. Les imprimen los informes cada mañana a los directores. They will print the reports every morning for the directors.
Good. All right. Les can also mean you in the plural form, like me being from Georgia, I would say y'all. I think you probably say you all, right? So it can mean to you all or for you all, however you understand that, right? Again, with this one, like the previous one, if we're establishing the context of the conversation, you'd probably start the conversation by saying a ustedes, and then once you've established the context, you would leave that off. So do you want to read these examples to me?
Yo les doy dinero a ustedes. I give you all money. Yo les hablo a ustedes, or not. I talk to you all. Yo les escribo una carta. I write to you all a card. Les.
Perfecto. Okay.
So los... Wait, sorry, go back.
Oh, sorry.
It's the exact same one.
It's les again. It's the same one. Yeah.
How do you know the difference then?
Right. So that's where that's really important, where you're establishing the context of the conversation to say a ustedes, or like on these last ones, we're saying a nuestros abuelos or a tus amigas.
Okay, so in terms of the sentence structure, it'll look the exact same, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Vamos a practicar. Yo les doy la tarea a ustedes. I will give to you all the homework. I will give you all the homework.
Yep, perfect.
Él les trae la comida pronto. He will bring the food soon.
To whom?
To you all. He will bring you all the food soon.
Yep.
Nosotros les compramos los víveres todos los días. We will buy for you all the groceries every day.
Good.
Ellos les hablan demasiado rápido. Those men, the men, they speak to you all very quickly, too quickly. Cuando ellas les mandan los productos, when will you all give to them the products?
Not give to them.
Cuando ellas, to you all. When will you all
you're reading it backwards.
Okay.
So ellas is the subject. When do they send you all products?
When do they send to you all the products? Okay. Les ayudo con la tarea esta noche. I will help you all with the homework tonight. Les cocinamos los bistec esta noche. Will we cook for you all the steak tonight? Cuando les paga su patrón? When will the boss pay you all?
Good.
Los colegas les informan que no hay trabajo en el viernes. Your colleagues told you all that there is no work, right?
Yeah, and it's not the past tense. So it's just the colleagues tell you.
Tell you, not told you. Les deseamos un buen viaje. We told you all to have a good trip. We tell you all to have a good trip. Wish you all.
We wish you all.
Les imprimen los informes cada mañana. We print for you all the reports every morning.
Okay. Very good. Okay, we still have time. Yeah, another 15 minutes. So today's stem changing verb are the UE stem changing verbs. Typically, there's going to be an O that comes before it, and that O will change to a UE. So the verb dormir means to sleep. If I wanted to say he sleeps, I would say él duerme.
Okay.
So why don't you go through this verb conjugation for me?
Yo duermo, tú duermes, él, ella, usted duerme, nosotros dormimos, ellos, ellas, ustedes duermen.
Muy bien. So again, these are referred to as a boot verb because you can draw a little boot around the verb chart there.
Can you go back? Oh, dormimos, okay? Sí, duermen. Okay, gracias.
So here are our top 10 or top 8 UE verbs. Contar can mean to count, like you're counting numbers or counting money, or to tell a story. It's more commonly used, so I guess it's kind of like our version of recount is to tell a story. So this is actually a very common greeting in Spanish. So I could say, hola, Tiffany, ¿qué cuentas? And that's like saying, hey, Tiffany, what do you say? Does that make sense?
Yep, sure does.
Or you hear people say it all the time, cuéntame, like saying, tell me a story, cuéntame. Recordar, to remember, volar, to fly, almorzar, to have lunch, encontrar, to find.
Okay.
Jugar is to play games or sports. Poder.
Hold on, jugar. Can you conjugate that for me? Juego.
Yeah, so this one's exactly, that's it. So most of this rule typically applies to verbs that have an O in it, and jugar is kind of a little exception because it is a U that changes.
Dormir, duermo. Okay.
Okay. Muy bien, vamos a practicar. Contar.
Sí, contar. Yo cuento. Tú cuentes.
Cuentas.
Él, ella, usted cuenta. Nosotros contamos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes cuentan.
Yeah. Recordar.
Yo recuerdo, tú recuerdes. Él, ella, usted recuerda. Nosotros recordamos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes recuerden.
Volar.
Volar, to fly. Yo vuelo. Fly, meaning in an airplane?
In any sense of flying, an airplane, a helicopter, a bird that flies.
Okay. Tú vuelas. Él, ella, usted vuela. Nosotros volamos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes vuelan.
Muy bien. Almorzar.
Almorzar, to have lunch. Yo almuerzo, tú almuerzas. Él, ella, usted almuerza. Nosotros almorzamos. Ellos, ellas, usted almuerzan.
Good. Encontrar.
Encontrar. Yo encuentro. Yo encuentro. Tú encuentras. Él, ella, usted encuentra. Nosotros encontramos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes encuentran. All right.
Yeah.
Encuentran. Jugar, yo juego, tú juegas. Él, ella, usted juega. Nosotros jugamos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes juegan.
Muy bien. Poder.
Yo puedo, tú puedes. Él, ella, usted puede. Nosotros podemos.
Podemos.
These don't turn to eyes, they just keep the same. Okay. Ellos, ellas, usted pueden. Dormir. Yo duermo, tú duermes. Él, ella, usted duerme. Nosotros dormimos. Ellos, ellas, ustedes duermen.
Muy bien. Practicamos.
Sí, yo almuerzo en casa a las 3 de la tarde. ¿Tú recuerdas todos los detalles de su pasado? Carolina no puede ir a mi casa esta noche. ¿Usted contamos burros para dormirse?
Not with usted. That would be nosotros.
Cuentan burros.
That would be ustedes, plural.
Oh, cuente burros para dormirse.
And it's an AR verb.
Ah! Cuenta.
There you go.
Jesus. What does that mean? Ellas cuenta burros para dormirse. She counts donkeys to sleep.
Count donkeys to go to sleep. Yeah. We
Right.
count sheep, and in Latin America, they count donkeys.
That's funny. Yo juego fútbol con los amigos. Los pájaros vuelan mucho. Ustedes encuentran dinero con frecuencia. That's nice. Los chicos duermen mucho.
Muy bien, Tiffany. Bien, entonces, vamos a conversar. ¿Almuerzas en restaurantes con cuánta frecuencia?
Almuerzo en restaurantes 3 días de una semana.
Sería mejor decir 3 días por semana.
Por semana.
Muy bien. ¿Recuerdas bien tu juventud?
Juventud is what, like
Your
teenagers?
youth.
Your youth. No recuerdo bien, no.
¿Puedes hacer algo interesante?
Can I do something interesting?
Sí.
No hago niente interesante.
Nada interesante.
Nada interesante.
Sí, tú hablas italiano, para mí es muy interesante.
Okay.
¿Cuántas ovejas antes de dormir?
Ovejas, ¿qué significa? Ovejas.
Sheep.
Ovejas. No cuento las ovejas. Ovejas.
¿Juegas algún deporte?
Ahora no. En mi juventud juego la baila competitivo. I did competitive dance. Como si-
Okay. So you wouldn't really play that though, at least
No.
not in Spanish, yeah. But I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
So you can,
No,
you can-
algo nada.
this is what I would say.
nada.
No juego algún deporte, no juego ningún deporte, pero bailaba competitivamente.
Okay.
Bailaba competitivamente. Qué interesante. Bueno, aquí es otra cosa interesante. A mí me encanta la danza. Muy bien. ¿Tus padres vuelan mucho?
Sí, mis padres vuelan mucho.
¿Encuentras dinero de vez en cuando?
Do you often find money? Come across
De vez
money?
en cuando is more like saying every now and then. Do you find money?
No. No encuentro dinero.
No. Yo encuentro dinero bastante.
No.
Cada vez que lavo la ropa.
Never.
encuentro-
I don't ever keep cash. That's my problem, I guess.
I just find it when I do my laundry. Like, oh, there's where that $100 was.
That's nice.
¿Siempre duermes 8 horas al día?
No, duermo 6 horas al día.
¿Cuántas horas duermes es la misma pregunta. ¿Conoces a alguien famoso?
No conozco a alguien famoso, no.
In the negative form, you'd say no conozco
None.
a nadie
A
famoso.
nadie.
No.
¿A qué hora haces tu tarea de español? It's hago, is that correct? Because this is
Sí.
irregular. Hago mi tarea de español martes después de mis hijos. What's ir in their format? Ir a dormir. Van a dormir.
Bueno, here I would just say después de que mis hijos se duermen.
Se duermen.
When you make it reflexive, it means to fall asleep. Después de que se duermen. Have we gotten to the reflexive verbs yet?
I don't think so.
That comes in this level, but I couldn't
Okay.
remember
I don't think
I've
so.
got the other student that's like 4 lessons ahead of you.
Mm-mm.
I can't remember which one's in which lesson. Bien. ¿Dónde almuerzas frecuentemente?
Almuerzo a Blue Pan Pizza frecuentemente.
¿A qué? ¿A dónde?
Blue Pan Pizza.
Blue Pan Pizza. ¿Rica la pizza de allá?
Rica, sí.
Sí, a mí me encanta la pizza. ¿Puedes vivir sin chocolate?
No puedo vivir sin chocolate o animales o internet. Sí, con lo caro.
Okay. Cuentas, ya te pregunté eso. Muestra tus manos.
What does this mean?
Show me your hands.
Muestro mis manos.
Muestra tus brazos.
Mis brazos.
Tus ojos.
Ojos.
Y tus joyas.
What is joyas?
Jewelry.
Joyas. Julio.
Muy bien, Tiffany. Bien, vamos a